Hey, good day and welcome to part 6 of our 6-part series with the tripods. Today I brought out one of the big boys. If you notice, he's a little bit bigger than what the other ones we've been looking at. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Okay, today we're looking at the ESDDI VT tripod. And this one, the bag in it, not your little, just your cheap little bag. This is actually, it's got some nice padding and stuff with it too. You don't feel just that. But who cares about the bag? Let's look at the tripod that's hiding here. Let me see if I can get that zipper up here. Bring it over. And yes, this one's a little bit bigger. My neighbors, because I got a window right here, probably walking by going, oh, he's got a rifle laying on the desk. It's not a rifle. It's a tripod. They just moved in, so they probably don't know me well yet. They're going, what the heck is that guy doing? But let's open this up here and take a look here. And just hang on a second. I'm going to swing the camera around and let you get a good look. Okay, let's go ahead and get it out of the bag. As you can see, that inside the bag, even in this one, it's got, for a fluid head, it's even got it velcroed in place so it doesn't move around or anything. So we're going to go ahead and bring this tripod up here. Throw him. We'll get rid of that. This thing's going to be a little bit bigger than our other ones here. Now, weight on this one here, weight is right about 8.7 pounds. So it's a little bit heavier than a lot of the other ones, probably about double what we're seeing on the other ones there. Now, overall length on this one is 32 inches from tip to top to bottom. Height on this one will go up to 64 inches tall. We'll take a look at that here in a little bit. Max weight. Now here's the catcher. A lot of the other two we were looking at, they were always saying up in the 20s. You know, they could take this one. 11 pounds max weight is what this one's going to go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and bring this into the other room and take a really good look and break it down a little bit. Okay, I always like to start off with the legs usually on these things, so we're going to go ahead and start off with. And the latching mechanism on this thing, when it goes in and extends, these things are heavy duty. Look at that clamp that's got on there right now, and that, when it's there, it bites down. It doesn't let this tripod move. The name of the game on this tripod is stability. This thing does not move. Look at this bottom one right here. Pull that little sucker out, then he'll slide that leg right out there. So it slides right up and in. It moves really smooth and easy once it's in. Let's go ahead and open it up right there. We'll set it down right there, and let's take a look at the top of it. Okay, now looking at the top of it here, it's a little plate here to go ahead and hold on to for the camera and stuff like that. It goes on top of it. If you notice, it's got a little 1/4 inch. Has a little 3/8 that comes with it. I did take it off. As I mentioned once before, I just used the 1/4 inch one. There's a little stopper right here. Just pop that little stopper out, and then you can slide this right in and out. To go ahead and get this out, just move the lever right there. There is a stopper here to make it so it doesn't go past that point. It allows it to slide. It does have a locking mechanism in there. Just push the little button on the side over here, push it, and it'll allow it to slide right out there. And again, once it's there, you just pull the little stopper out, and you can change it in and out between the 1/4 and the 3/8 right there. Back in, and push the button, allow it to go back in, and tighten it right back and lock it in place. Now with the stopper here, or if your camera's on top and it's in the way, this little thing does pull out. So you can swivel it around if you need to or not. So you can go ahead and do it that way. So that's another little thing there. Now let's swing it around here and take a look at the handle here. The handle does go on both sides. This one is on this side here, and you can angle it this way. When you tighten it up on there, it doesn't move. But if you did want to change the angle of it, just loosen it up right there. You're allowed to turn it, and it lets it give you a different angle. Then you go ahead and tighten it up. So it'd be right there. Again, easy enough just to swing it around. And if people want it, it's got it on the other side right here. So you can go either side, depending on what you like. I always like this side here, but it's optional, whatever you like there. Okay, now let's next take a look at if you want to go ahead and do the pan right here with the hand right here. That's this little locking mechanism right here. Tighten it down, and she's not moving. Loosen it up, and allows it to move nice and smooth. Lock it right back down. It does have a little level right here in the middle, which not only does it one way, but it does it both ways. So when it's level, it's showing you that the top is level on that real easy. Now we're going to loosen that back up. We'll swing it around. Now if you want to go ahead and make the top of the fluid head move back and forth, it's the little guy here. Unlock it, and it brings it right back up. Now do notice this one, just like the newer one, is spring loaded there, so it will go ahead and pop itself right back up again. Let's go ahead and loosen this here a little bit. We'll swing it up more so we can get this up and give it a full range. When it is in the back, it will do a 70 degree this way, and then when it's going forward, it will do a full 90 degrees straight down, looking down on it. So when your camera's on there, and then just lock it right into place, so hold it right there where it's at. There is one other thing I wanted to go ahead and talk about for this tripod, that a little feature it has that I really love with it is right underneath here, there is a little knob there that you can go ahead and loosen. And what it's for is if the tripod is sitting on an uneven ground or something, and you still need the camera to go ahead and stay level, what you do is you reach underneath, loosen it up, and you go ahead and adjust the floating head right here to whichever angle you want, tighten it back down, and make the camera level or get the angle that you want right there. So just loosen it up right there, set it, use the bubble level to where you want it, get it set right in place, and tighten it right back down, and it's all set and ready to go again for you. Okay, look at this one here. Let's see how tall it is. This is what this one looks like at a full 60 inches tall. And bring it way up. Now it's strange enough, we had the newer one, the KF one, and they were both higher, bigger than this one. This one still looks like she's way up there. I mean, definitely with the camera on top of that, I'm 5'8", I would not be able to look through the camera lens. It would be way up there. So that's a nice tall look at it right there. Okay, the name of the game in this tripod here is stability. This thing is very stable. Pretty much made out of a good solid aluminum. There is a few plastic parts, but they are very high durable plastic on this thing. We're also going to take a look here at the feet just in a second, but that is one thing. It's got some weight to it. It's very stable. This one here, that's what I like about this one. Like the newer one that I have, when I use that one is to go ahead in my run and gun. He's lightweight, got a nice fluid head. This one here, fluid head, is very smooth. I think mainly because it's so stable. This thing is heavy, stable, and when you go to do the pan and zoom on that thing, it doesn't want to move anywhere. Now, like all my tripods, put the link down for this one down below. But let's take a little closer look, especially if you're thinking about this one here, on the feet on this one here. Like I said, stability of this thing, even with the feet, they thought about making this thing stable. So let's get a little close-up look on that right now. Okay, now looking at the feet on this one, unlike the little rubber stoppers that the other ones had, this has got a nice big circular pad right at the bottom here. It does that on all three legs to give it a nice, good, flat, good, firm foothold right on there, or whatever surface, and it would sit on a flat surface. But what if it's not a flat surface? Right here at the top, it's got a little handle thing. You go ahead and pull that up right there, slip it past, and it moves down. Now you're allowed to be able to move it up, and now you've got two rubber feet stoppers on the bottom there. So if you're in grass outside or something along that line there, you can go ahead and get a nice good stability in grass or sand or whatever you're putting in. But what if you're on a slippery surface? What if it's the wintertime out there and it's snowing here, and I need something to go ahead and really hold this thing in place? Now let's look at the bottom stopper. These pop right out, that one and this one. Now you've got some nice little spikes right on the bottom there. That'll go ahead and just hold it right into ice or whatever you're going to have a surface there. And then they just pop right back on again. And if you want this one, you just line it up between the two there again. Come over, pull it up, and pop it right back in. So stability is definitely built in this thing, even right down to its feet on this one. Okay, that's a look at this big monster tripod here. Again, this one is stability. This one I like to use when I want a nice good firm base and I want to be able to do nice pan and zoom, nice and smooth. The newer one right here, he's my run and gun. He's still got a nice good pan and zoom with him, but what I can do with him, but I like to be able to take him because he's lighter weight, smaller, portable. This one here is a transformer. He does all different positions and angles and stuff I want. And all the little ones who just basically do a little supporting role for all the bigger ones there. So that's a look at all of them. So you're asking, but wait a minute, there's one missing from your little lineup here. Where is the Amazon Basic that you used in the beginning? Well, let me go ahead and bring out the Canon back over here and we'll turn him on. And I'll do a little filming right here because that's the one I'm using today to go ahead and show you that doesn't matter if you have which tripod you have. You have the portable one, you have the different angles, you have a big heavy duty, even something simple as a little Amazon. All day today I've been using the Amazon one for all the shooting that we did today in this video here. So it's been doing the main running on this today. So that is our series, 6 series there of tripods. Hope you enjoyed them. We've got new ones coming up here. I'm thinking about what our next one is that we're going to be doing. Next one's going to be miscellaneous things, a bunch of different all the little supporting things that we use. Because sometimes you have the camera and you have the tripods, but what about all the little supporting things, all the little things that you use that goes with it and helps you? That's our next series that's coming up. So for today, I want to thank you. Hope you enjoyed the series. Stick around, hit that like button if you like to see if you liked the video today, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see some more just like this. Well, I want to thank you. Have a great day.